towards kickoff at NRG Stadium in Houston. Tonight, a good one coming your way in the AFC. It's the Cleveland Browns and the Houston Texans. Mike Tirico, my partner Greg Olson, set to bring this to you. Jaime Fairbairn getting this one started. And off we go from Houston. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. The Cleveland offense set to take the field for the first time. They're led out by the son of the Hall of Famer. Out of Colorado, Deion's son, Shedeur Sanders.
You hear people talk about it all the time, and it's especially true, Mike, for young rookie quarterbacks, is just the speed of the game. They had a lot of success in college. They were probably the best player on their team, but just everything is faster. Everything happens with a little more urgency. The quarterbacks at the young age that can make that transition the quickest, everything else then tends to slow down.
And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4 at the 33-yard line.
From the 33, here's 2nd and 4. They go play action with Sanders. And he'll just bite the bullet and throw this one away. That's a good idea. Didn't force anything there. But now it's going to bring up 3rd down.
They just have to be more creative with their route concepts, Mike. I mean, there's nobody open, nowhere to go with the ball, and quarterback's just forced to throw that one away.
Sanders on 3rd down. Backs to the open man. It's Tillman. And he will have the first down. The drive will continue after a pickup of 8.
The Browns, first down.
The key to good route running, Mike, is deceiving the man covering you into thinking you're doing one thing, and then you change it and do the other. And in this case, he had the defender thinking this was a vertical downfield route, and then next thing you know, he gets to his break point, he breaks in, and that ball's put right on the money for a big pickup.
And they're going to work this down inside the 45. Give them 14 on that one. It's a Browns first down.
Well, I think it's pretty clear what the week's plan was, and that was to get the quarterback in a rhythm right out of the gate. You got to imagine as the game unfolds, they'll sprinkle in some runs. But so far, it's been their passing game to get this game started, and that last one results in a first down.
Now, he'll air one out. And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up 2nd down.
The whole idea of the play-action pass, Mike, is that you can slow the pass rush down enough that it allows longer, slower developing pass concepts to open up downfield. But in this case, they were on him so fast that by the time he got his head around, that ball needed to come out. There was no timing and ultimately led in an incompletion.
Now a stoppage for an injured Texan. As the athletic training staff looks at him, we'll step away for a moment. Seventh play of this opening drive, and here's 3rd down. Again, it's Sanders. He'll try and get there on the ground.
Great reaction by the defense. At first, Mike, it looked like there was enough room out there for the quarterback to pick this one up himself, but they were able to rally to the ball, and I think the officials are going to mark him just short.
What a call on this opening drive. They're going to go for it on 4th down. It's the quarterback with the sneak, and he's going to have a Browns 1st down. They managed to convert, and that'll keep the drive alive.
Pretty simple here, Mike. Every team, they have this sheet up in the box. It's their own analytics telling them when to go for it, when not to go for it. And in this spot, their metrics say go for it, sneaks the call, 1st down.
He'll run. This is Jerome Ford. Not much happening there, just a short game.
He's tackled at the 32-yard line. A gain of 2. Brings up 2nd and 8.
They'll come up on a 2nd down and 8. From the gun, it's Sanders. Off-balance throw, it's complete. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. His 2nd grab on this drive, good for 11 yards, but most importantly, a 1st down. They'll run a toss play, and it's Ford. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage at best. Might have even lost a yard there.
Just a little too much east and west there for my liking. I understand what they're trying to do, getting the ball out on the perimeter, but in these early downs, plant your foot and get downhill. Great job by the defense stringing it out, and they're able to force him down for a loss.
2nd and 11. Out of the gun, it's Sanders. That is going to be hauled in. He's got it. Cedric Tillman, touchdown Browns.
That was a really impressive drive, Mike. I mean, to go on the road in a hostile environment and score on your opening possession, that's the type of start this offense envisioned when they put this opening script together. Now, can their defense go out and build on it, get a stop, and continue with this early momentum?
They'll line it up to kick the extra point. He's got it, and the Browns will take a 7-0 lead.
Texans nothing.
The city just made a sweep. People diabetic. They mouth full of deceit. Let these cowards tell it. While young one lose with the educated and they yelling. Second bad, but somebody gotta do it. Got my foot up on the gas, but somebody gotta do it. Turn the TV off. Turn the TV off.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Here's Tremon Smith on the return. And they'll bring him down just shy of the 30-yard line. So out come the Houston Texans, and Greg, it is one of the good quarterbacks in the league. Offensive Rookie of the Year, number 2 pick in that 2023 draft. Year 3 for C.J. Stroud out of Ohio State.
Every team stresses it all week in practice, Mike, as they're building their scripts and they're delivering their team message. You want to start fast in the NFL. Playing from behind is a nightmare. You can't come out flat and allow the opposing team to strike first. They understand the importance. This opening drive, they feel really good about the plays they have tabled. They really feel good about the week of practice they had. Now all that has to come together, start fast, and then see if you can sustain it for 4 quarters.
2nd and 5 at the 34-yard line.
From the 34-yard line, here's 2nd and 5. On the carry, this is Nick Chubb. And this defense up to the task there. Gain of just 2, and it's third down.
It's an 8-3. Brings up third and 2.
From the shotgun, C.J. Stroud. This is caught. He got the connection to Collins. And he will have the first down. The drive will continue after a pickup of 8.
Texans, first down. First and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Well, it wasn't the most exciting throw of the day, but I want you to watch, Mike, is the suddenness of the route runner. Change of speed, change of direction. Those are the qualities of great route runners, and this guy's certainly one of them.
Off the play fake. Here's Stroud. Throw left side. Taken in by Kirk. He'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
4 yards on the pickup. Second and 6 at their 49-yard line.
Just shy of midfield. Here's second down. Kirk is the motion man. They'll go play action with Stroud. He'll find the rookie out of Iowa State, Jaden Higgins. 1 quarter in the books. It's the Browns with the advantage. More from Houston coming up in a moment. It's Texans football. Quarter number 2 begins. First and 10. As we are ready to get back underway. Run out of the gun. Here's Chubb. He'll try to push forward. He'll wind up getting 3 yards with that one. Michigan man Mason Graham in there on the stop. From the 23, here's second down and 6. From the gun, here's Stroud. To the left side, into the hands of Collins. And he'll be taken down. The gain is 6, and it's a new set of downs. He picked up the first down.
Texans, first down. First and 10 at the 17-yard line.
Now it's the veteran, Dario Ogunbowale. Strong running in deep. Inside the 10-yard line, a gain of 9 on the carry.
You know, we spend a lot of time praising the running backs, and deservingly so. But oftentimes, it's a combination of the scheme and the big guys up front who make it work, and that's exactly what we saw here on the big pickup.
They'll run for the first time with their fullback. Trying to use that big body to go forward. They'll get to the line of scrimmage, but nothing after that.
It's now third and less than a yard.
Here's third down and a few inches. They'll go with the sneak. And he is going to have a Texans first down. Maybe by about a yard as they find a way to convert on third and inches.
First down. First and goal at the 5-yard line.
Here's Chubb. And he's going to lose yardage here. Taken down back at the 8.
So there's multiple factors, Mike, that make blitzes successful. So, of course, there's the initial design. Can you attack the vulnerabilities of the offense's blocking scheme? And then in this case, the next phase is the timing. You can see this linebacker knew exactly when that ball was going to be snapped. The offensive line had no chance to identify and pick him up, and he's able to bring him down for a loss.
And he will get into the end zone. C.J. Stroud. Touchdown, Texans.
And that's just another element that defenses have to worry about when playing a team like this, you match up with all their skill guys in the route concept, but then there's nobody left to account for the quarterback, and he ends up making the play. Big-time finish, big-time play, and they end this drive with 6.
Now Kaimi Fairbairn on for the extra point. He knocks it through, and the Texans come right back to tie it at 7. Each team one possession, each team a score. 7-7 as they kick it off. This returnable from the 4. Get across the 20, mark them at the 22-yard line. The Browns offense and their big play wideout getting set for their next possession. They'll do so with 1st and 10. Open this drive on the ground with 4. And he does not want to go down. Somehow he turned that into a gain of 6.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4 at the 28-yard line.
Ball on the 28-yard line. Here's 2nd and 4. Again, it's 4. And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
Back to the drawing board for this run game, Mike. The offensive coordinator and his staff, they have to do a better job giving plays, giving opportunities to their offense to find success on the ground. Because right now, they have no answers for this defense.
From the gun on 3rd down, Sanders. Still on the move. Inside the 10. And he's going to take this one all the way. 71 yards. Touchdown, Cleveland. 3rd down. My focus, Greg, was on picking up the 1st down. Forget that. They go down the field and in the end zone for a touchdown.
Yeah, and I don't think it was just your focus, Mike. I think in this case, it was the defense's focus. They're so worried about where that 1st down marker was that they allowed them to get that ball up and over the top for the deep strike touchdown.
An extra point attempt to follow. The kick is good. And the Browns will move out to a 14-7 lead.
Texans 7.
Kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Here's Smith to return it, and he's down at the 23, and that's where the offense will take over. The Texans offense about ready to get going on their 2nd possession. They'll start out 1st down and 10. Play action. Stroud. He's got it. Inside the 30. And he will take this one in. 77 yards. Touchdown, Houston. finish it. The touchdown pass downfield. Greg, you rarely see a deep shot like that to start a drive.
You're right, Mike. We don't see it a lot, but I wish we did. It's actually the most efficient and safest down to pass the ball. And in this case, the defense is thinking run, got a lot of defenders up in the box, and they're able to strike deep with a pass play for 6.
Now Fairbairn for the extra point. He gets it to go, and the Texans will tie things up. We are all even at 14. We are all square, 14 apiece. The score has this one's away. This one taken at the 7. He'll get across the 20, mark him down to the 23-yard line. And he's finished off each of their first 2 drives with touchdown receptions. So looking for a little three-peat here as his guys get started with first down. Operating from their own 23, they'll begin 1st and 10. From the shotgun, it's Sanders. Going up top. That's caught. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. What a way to kick off a drive. That's a gain of 30 and another first down.
So everyone's going to focus on the throw, right, Mike? But it was really the way he used his eyes to manipulate the defense that really made that shot downfield possible.
They'll throw on first down with Sanders. And they're going to get to him and take him down, take it back to the other side of midfield. So, 2 minutes to play in a back-and-forth first half. Greg and I, back from Houston. In a moment, work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. Now, it's Sanders. On throw, right side, taken by Njoku.
A 2-yard gain on the play. And it's 3rd down.
Third and long. Sanders will throw it. That is incomplete. Great work to get in there, make things difficult defensively. It sets up 4th down.
It's been a bit of a pedestrian game for this quarterback and ultimately this passing game here today, Mike. And I know they all would have loved to connect on that deep throw. I think that stat sheet would have looked a whole lot different, but just a little off in their execution and leads to an incompletion.
That one hit inside the 10, but it bounces forward into the end zone. Bring it back out to the 20-yard line. There's Nico Collins and his Texans teammates getting set for their next possession. And it may be time for this defense to start throwing a second defender at him, maybe? Look at what he's done. Whatever the defense has tried in the first half, it hasn't worked. He'll send a tight end in motion right. On the ground, it's Chubb to start this drive. And he'll be brought down after a short pickup to the 24. Grant Delphin up to make the play.
4 yards on the pickup. Second and 6 at the 24-yard line.
It is second and 6. Stroud going to set up to throw. The man, that's Collins. And he'll be taken down up at the 40-yard line. The Texans going to go ahead and use their first timeout here. And they stop it with 19 seconds to go in this opening half. They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40. Now Stroud. He'll get this complete over the middle of Kirk. Here's a timeout, Houston. That's their second, as they'll stop it with 14 seconds to go in half number 1.
And 3 at the 46-yard line.
Here's a 2nd and 3 forthcoming. To throw is Stroud. He'll go right back to Kirk again. It's complete. And they'll get him down after a gain of 5, but that is enough for a first down.
Nothing a quarterback loves more, Mike, than being able to pick up a first down without being forced to push the ball downfield and force it past the line to gain. He settles for the underneath check down. He's confident that his receiver is going to pick up the rest after the catch.
A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. Back to throw. Stroud. This one is caught by Kirk. And they'll take this down inside the 35. So, halftime straight ahead. And we send it over to Scott Hansen, who has the EA Sports halftime report.
Okay, Mike, thanks very much. Scott Hansen back with you in the studios in Orlando. We've got a close one, as we expected. No quarter given on either side. We are all tied up at the break. This one could go either way, so let's find out as they're ready for the third quarter kickoff. Send it back out to the stadium and our commentary team, Mike Tirico and Greg Olson.
Scott, thank you very much. Welcome back, everyone, for quarter number 3. Both teams look good on the offensive side of the first half. Will it carry over? We're about to find out. Second half is underway. The return starts from the 5. They'll get this up past the 20. That's where they'll set up shop. There's Nico Collins and his Texans teammates getting set for their next possession. They'll start it here with a 1st and 10. Is Stroud. That one broken up. It is incomplete. They tried the shot on 1st down, couldn't connect. It'll bring up 2nd down.
Solid rep there for this corner, Mike. I mean, to stay disciplined with his technique throughout the entire play. So often we see when the ball's put in the air, the defender can panic and they either get a pass interference or they misplay the ball. This time he times it perfectly and forces the incompletion.
Trying the right side, taken in by Collins. What about that? Out of bounds, all the way down inside the 15. It is a big-time play for Houston. 68 yards.
When you get big gains like that, Mike, it's pretty easy to see why that stat line just continues to grow, and the defense doesn't come away with a plan to stop this guy. We could have a record-setting performance on our hands.
And he'll get forward for a couple. It's second down.
2 yards on the pickup. It's second and 8.
Here's Stroud. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose. And it's going to force third down.
They couldn't quite connect there on that short pass, Mike, and I just think it's worth reminding everyone how different the concepts are down here in the red zone than what the rest of the game plan calls for in the normal part of the field.
From the gun here on third down, it's Stroud. And he can't get away. Down he goes, back at the 16.
He has to do a better job identifying where the pressure is coming from, Mike, before the ball is snapped. He's got to get this ball out of his hand, to his outlet, to his hot receiver. But then once he senses the pressure, he kind of panics, and it's an easy sack. It's going to bring up fourth down.
For the Houston field goal.
A 33-yard attempt.
The kick is perfect, right down the middle. And the Texans move out in front. The new score, 17-14. Making the field goal, heads back out to kick this one away. This will be returned from the 6. And he'll bring it out to the 22-yard line. That's where the offense will take the field. Browns offense ready for their first possession of this second half. So first and 10 now. They'll start from the 22. And that's going to wind up incomplete.
So there's a sense of urgency with these RPOs, especially in the NFL game, because your linemen, they're thinking it's a run, so you can't allow them to get downfield. So that's where this quick decision-making from the quarterback is so critical, and the timing of this one just wasn't quite right and falls incomplete.
On second down, it's Ford. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. And that's it. Third down and 9. From the gun, it's Sanders. Back to the open man, it's Tillman. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. They get the conversion in a big way. That's good for 29 yards.
The defender has to do a better job here, Mike, of getting depth. He wants to elevate that ball to give his secondary defender a chance to make a play. He gets too much width, not enough depth, and a quarterback like this is going to take advantage.
A run straight ahead, that's Ford. He did not want to go down there. Carrying tacklers, it's a gain of 9.
Nice combination of vision, patience, and speed by the running back here. The vision to see the hole, the patience to let the blocks unfold, and then the speed to hit it and pick up a nice gain.
2nd and inches. They'll run once more with 4. And he's going to be close to a first down. Looks like he'll have just enough to keep the chains moving.
On the play. And the Browns first down.
From the shotgun, gives to 4. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
The big guys in the middle of the defense, Mike, the defensive tackles. So often they're asked to do the dirty work. Keep the blockers off the linebackers. Let them run around and make all the plays. But in this case, this guy's able to shed his blocker, make the stop, and keep it to no gain.
On 2nd down, Sanders. He'll get that to Quinshon Judkins. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. A pickup of 14 on that one. First down, Cleveland.
And this is what modern-day running back looks like in the NFL. They want to be able to activate these players in the passing game, no different than they do with the tight ends and the wide receivers. When you look out there and you have a mismatch, you have a linebacker or a safety on your running back, he's expected to win, and that's exactly what he did here.
He will not get back to the line of scrimmage. They pick him up and throw him down for a loss.
And it all starts with that missed block up front. Anytime a defender is able to get upfield and vertical that far, there's just really not much you can do to stop him.
To throw is Sanders. Now, here comes the screen to 4. And they'll get about 8 out of that one, but still a little work to do now on 3rd down. From the gun, it's Shador. Too far, maybe too wide. Out of bounds, incomplete.
Just a couple plays ago, Mike, it felt like a touchdown was kind of inevitable. They were doing everything they wanted as they marched the length of the field, and then as they got down here close to the red zone and that field condenses, they started getting sloppy in their execution. Now, what do they do on 4th down? Do they try to keep their offense out there and extend the drive, or do they settle for 3?
And this is not going to do the trick. Not even close to where they needed to be. Turn it over. On down.
Get your money up. Get your money down. On all of us. On my people now. On what I love.
The Texans offense ready to take over possession of the football. They lead by a field goal as they go to work with a 1st and 10. They'll start on the ground with Chubb. He'll move it ahead for about 3 yards. Greg Delpit up to make the play.
A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7.
Ball on the 30 now. Here's 2nd down and 7. On the ground is Ogunbowale. And he will get forward for about 5 yards. That sets up 3rd down.
At the 36-yard line. That's a gain of 6. Brings up 3rd and 1.
So, 3 quarters now in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. So, on 4th down, on comes Tommy Townsend to punt for Houston, as they try to play the field position game here, protecting a 4th quarter lead. This one fielded out beyond the 25. And how about that? Nice return there, picking his way up past the 35-yard line. Now it's the Browns' turn as they get set to take over again on offense. Now a 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. Njoku, the tight end, is the one in motion. On play action, Shador. Open man, and that's Tillman. And he's down inside the 40-yard line. Terrific start to this drive. Gain of 23 and a 1st down.
Throwing a comeback route against zone coverage, it can be a little bit tricky. Remember, in zone, the defender's eyes are on the quarterback. So if your receiver doesn't sell that right and this ball's not thrown on time, you're going to end up watching that defender take this thing back the other way.
What more could you ask for on 1st down? Nice run of 8, setting up 2nd and short. Gun, they'll give it, and it's 4. And I don't think he got that wrapped up at the line of scrimmage, and now you're looking at 3rd down.
It's a gain of a yard, and it's 3rd down.
They'll run the sneak. And it looks like he's got it up for the 1st down. Let's wait for the mark. Yes, that run, that's enough to move the chains.
And the Browns 1st down.
Valuable lesson, man. I had to grow. That's why I never asked for help. I do it.
They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. Out of the gun, it's Sanders. Looking for his tight end there, but led him too far. That's an incompletion.
Up until that incompletion, they've done a really nice job on this drive, Mike, picking up fresh sets of downs. And typically, throwing the ball on 1st down is a great way to do it. But now they find themselves in 2nd and 10. Do you keep it in the air and try to get the 1st down here? Or is the idea to just make 3rd down manageable and take your chances picking up a key 3rd down?
Got his man at the 6. And they're going to be set up now as he's brought down at the 5-yard line. It is a gain of 23 yards, and now they'll have 4 shots at it. It's 1st and goal.
Here in the 4th quarter, you just can't predict how many possessions you have left, so you can't let any of them go to waste. So far, this has been a fantastic drive. It's a drive that they desperately needed. They continue to throw the ball like that. They got a chance to take a late lead here in the 4th quarter.
And he is going the wrong way. Tackles back at the 7.
A field goal only ties it. When you find yourself this close, you're thinking 6. Let's take the lead. Now after that 1st down loss, it really changes the approach now on 2nd and 3rd. You have to at least come away with points.
Here's Sanders to throw. And he's so close to the goal line, couldn't get that ball extended. They keep him out, and it sets up 3rd and goal.
stop, Mike, now changes the entire approach of this offense. You're thinking to yourself, all right, it's third down. Let's run it on up in there. If we don't score, we still have fourth down in our back pocket. But now the defense takes you back for a loss. So what do you do now?
And this one, right down the middle. It's good. And we are tied here in the fourth quarter.
And that's really well done here, Mike. I mean, everything's in rhythm. A good snap, a good hold, and a good kick ties this game.
All even. Fourth quarter, everything we've wanted. What's in store in the remaining time? And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. C.J. Stroud and the Houston offense set to get going again. And this defense might be about ready to wave the white flag. Nothing they have tried to throw at him has been successful. He just processes things so quickly, making the right read, seemingly every time. Running is Chubb. And a strong first down run, a pickup of 9, setting up second and short.
A gain of 9 brings up second and 1 at the 35-yard line.
They'll go play action with Stroud. He'll get that into the hands of Nick Chubb. And he'll be taken down after a gain of 3, but that is good enough for a first down.
For a Houston Texans.
2 minutes to play in regulation. We'll come back and finish this one off after this. Plenty of time, all 3 timeouts left. It's 1st and 10. They'll drop to throw. And he gets that one complete to Collins. And he'll get about 8 on that one. Most of it coming after the catch. It's second down.
Brings up second and 2 at the 47-yard line.
From the gun, here's Stroud. He'll spot his big tight end. That's Dalton Schultz. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. First time they've looked his way all game long. But he comes through with the grab and a first down.
I think it's clear, Mike. I think they have their sights set on winning this game in regulation. I don't think overtime is even in the picture. They're trying to be aggressive, continue to move this ball down. Can they find a way to pull this game off here late in the fourth quarter?
Here's Chubb. And he'll manage to break a tackle, get this forward for a couple. And it's second down.
36-yard line. A gain of 2 brings up second and 8.
Good running there. He's got the first down inside the 30. The Browns going to use the first of their timeouts here, and they stop it with 40 seconds remaining in this fourth quarter.
7-yard line.
They still have all 3 timeouts, and here we go with 1st and 10. Now it's Chubb. And he's taken down, and now they can take this all the way down, call the timeout, and set up the game-winning field goal try.
like this. Cause you ain't winning this B.I. Little John and the East Side boys with me. And we all like to see Chigo. So bring yourself over here, girl.
Now, 2nd and 4. From the shotgun, C.J. Stroud. The ball comes out. And that was very nearly a disaster at this juncture of the game. But fortunately, a teammate able to cradle it, and they keep possession. Gonna need a big play now. 3rd down and long. Stroud. That is caught. And this is a touchdown. They were not going to be denied. And they have taken the lead here in the final minute of play.
You know, Mike, at this level, not all touchdowns are created equal. There's some plays that result in touchdowns, and then there are touchdown strikes, and this one is the latter. I mean, you talk about a confidently thrown ball on the money downfield. It doesn't get a lot better than this, and his receiver is able to take it in for 6.
Fairbairn to add the extra point. He's got it. And the Texans will go up by 7.
Makes the score Texans 24, Browns 17.
So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. Now return coming from the 7. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. So here's Shadur Sanders and the Browns. Down 24-17. Just over 20 seconds to play. They need a touchdown and an extra point to tie it. They come up 1st and 10. Play action, it's Sanders. Off-balance throw, it's complete.
David Njoku. 8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2 at the 34-yard line.
So it's a win here for the Texans. They use a little home cooking here. They play a complete football game. And they send their fans home quite happy. So that'll do it for us. For Greg Olsen and our terrific team behind the scenes, I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. Follow us on X at EA Madden NFL. It's a win for the Texans as we say so long from Houston.